Hello again, Vinyl Community. Matt here again. Well, I'm very lucky today. I have two VCLT packages. First one, this is the third package from Conrad. For those of you who saw my not my last video, but the one before that, you may have seen that Conrad very kindly sent me two incredible VCLT packages full of 80s albums and 12-inch singles, and there were a couple of magazines and newspaper clippings and things. Just really wonderful. And he's very kindly sent a third package. So yeah, we're gonna dive into that in just a second. Also, completely unexpected, I have a package from DJ Trish. So we're gonna have a look at that too. Trish, of course, has a YouTube channel herself. Really wonderful person, very kind, and she sent me, I think this is the fourth time she sent me something. I want to say I think it's the fourth time. So yeah, really just thank you to both Trish and to Conrad. Yeah, just very generous indeed. Let's get started, shall we? Let's start off with Conrad's, and purely because that's the one that's closest to me right here. And we'll take a look. Let's dive right in. All right, we're in. I've already opened it. So let's take a look here. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Dead or Alive, sophisticated boom boom. Or boom boom. Yeah, this is great. Okay, it has, that's the way I like it on it. That's the cover of Casey and the Sunshine Band. And this is from 83, 84 I think this is from. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Conrad. Yeah, and there's another record that I do not already have. So it's just wonderful to be able to pick up these sort of an instant 80s collection. Just amazing. Let's see, number 2 here. Dead or Alive, Misty Circles. I think this might be a 12-inch single. I think. I'm gonna guess it is, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't recognize it actually, Misty Circles. But I do like the cover. That's really cool. Look at that. Awesome. Dead or Alive, I'd Do Anything. Mega Mix. Cool. This is from 83. Wow. Looks like we're getting a kind of like with Howard Jones and Nick Kershaw, we're getting kind of an instant artist collection here. It's just incredible. Okay, that's the way I like it. Dance version, Dead or Alive. Yeah, 12-inch single. Really cool. It's on the Epic label. And again, Conrad's very kindly put both inner sleeves and outer sleeves on these. It's just a lovely touch. It really is. And ooh, awesome, Youthquake. Yeah, I'm psyched about this because it has Lover Come Back to Me and You Spin Me Round on it. And again, I do not have this album. In fact, I don't have any Dead or Alive albums, so this is yeah, awesome. I think this is their best known album just because it has You Spin Me Round on it, which was their biggest hit. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm really excited to give that a listen. "12-inch single of Lover Come Back to Me." Yeah, that's awesome artwork too. Look at that, beautiful. Ooh, 12-inch single, the extended mix of You Spin Me Round. Yeah. I mean, when you talk about iconic 80s songs, I mean, that's right up there, isn't it? You Spin Me Round. What a huge hit that was. My favorite Dead or Alive song, In Too Deep. Yeah, 12-inch single. I've always liked this song. I don't know why. It's on now. That's like Music 5, the UK version, which was the first time. That was the first place I ever heard it when I was a kid, and I always liked it. I think it's a great track. And last but not least, we have My Heart Goes Bang, Get Me to the Doctor. 12-inch single. I actually don't know this song, I have to admit. I don't know too many Dead or Alive songs. I mean, once we get past like You Spin Me Round, I'd Love to Come Back to Me, Into Deep, and what else? That's the Way I Like It, and one or two others. Yeah, once we get past those, I'm not too familiar with them. But so this is going to be quite the treat to give these a listen. It really is. So thank you so much again, Conrad. Yeah, really just incredible generosity. And now I have an instant Dead or Alive collection, and just you guys know I love my 80s music. And so somewhat surprisingly, I did the only Dead or Alive that I have on vinyl. I have this 7-inch single of You Spin Me Round. That's so that's all. So this is now like you know, a complete collection pretty much. So yeah, thank you so much again, Conrad. Just yeah, incredibly generous. It really is. And again, it can't have been cheap to have shipped all that. So especially coming from England to California. So just really really amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, well let's move on to number 2 here, package number 2 from DJ Trish. Now, and I'm sorry, I should have given some more background information. Conrad, if you didn't see my last video, Conrad is a subscriber. I don't think he has any videos on YouTube, and I apologize if I'm wrong about that. I don't think he does, but yeah, he's a subscriber who knows that I like 80s music. I like all kinds of music, but I've always been big on the 80s, and so that's why the records he sent have all been 80s stuff. But anyway, package number 2 is from DJ Trish, as I mentioned, and Trish does have her own YouTube channel, and it's just called DJ Trish, and please do look her up. She's such a kind-hearted person. Always has interesting videos. She shows a lot of CDs. She shows cassettes sometimes too, and she likes to film. She's into photography, videoing. She likes to film sort of nature and scenery and the water. She lives on the water, so yeah, please do check out her channel. And let's take a look. It's a pretty big box. Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to unwrap this. Let's come right back to it. Alright, we've got DJ Trish's box open right here. Let's take a look. Okay, there's a note on top. It says, "Dear Matt, here is some VCLT for you. I'm sending some of my old mixtapes. Ooh, because I need to make more room for my CDs. Instead of throwing them out, I'm sending them to friends who will play and appreciate them. Enjoy, Trish." Well, thank you, Trish. Very kind of you. So let's have a look. Well, first of all, I can see some CDs here, so let's have a look. Oh, cool. Yeah. Robbie Robertson, a self-titled album. I know that this has Somewhere Down the Crazy River on it. I know that not because I have the album. I actually don't have it, but because I recognize the artwork. And Somewhere Down the Crazy River was a pretty big hit in the UK. I want to say it was a top 5 hit in 1988. And Robbie Robertson was in the band, right? I'm pretty sure he was in the band. Yeah, thank you, Trish. Next we have, speaking of former band members, Bill Wyman and the Rhythm Kings, Struttin' Our Stuff. Bill Wyman, of course, was famously in the Rolling Stones. This is from 1998, and I've never heard it before, so this is that's exciting. I love listening to new music and things I've never heard, and yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, Slow Motion. Looks like a comp. Yes, it's a compilation album. It has Oh, I guess it's sort of like love R&B type songs, but it looks like it's got like Babyface on it, Tony Braxton, Keith Sweat, Monica, TLC, oh, PM Dawn. I love PM Dawn. Cool. Thank you, Trish. You know I love my compilation albums. Yeah. And let's see, who's this? Oh, Lloyd Cole. Cool. Now, Lloyd Cole is a name that I know. I could not name one song of his, and so this will also be a real treat to listen to. I think it looks like it's a self-titled album. I don't know anything about it. I know the name. That's it. Couldn't even tell you what kind of music it is, but it looks like it came out in 1990. That's a copyright on it. So yeah, again, another very. It's nice to, especially when it's an artist that maybe you've heard of but you don't know their stuff. Like in this case, Lloyd Cole. It's always nice to be able to discover new music that way. Now, okay, everything else I think in here looks like tapes. There's a lot of tapes in here, Trish. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how many, but hey, if I hold the box up, you guys can kind of, oh shoot, you guys can kind of see. Wow, I don't know where to start. I don't think I have enough memory left on my phone to go through every one, but let's have a quick look. Oh, Terrific Tunes. Let's see, Trish names all of her mixes. Terrific Tunes 94. Now, see, Trish makes CD mixes, but back in the day, I guess she was doing cassettes. So, like, this one has Aretha Franklin on it. Oh, Talking Heads, okay. Stevie Wonder, the Allman Brothers, Carly Simon, good stuff. And this one is Babyhead Boogie from 1995. It has Big Mountain, Tommy James and the Shondells, okay, U2 by the looks of it, Little Anthony the Imperials, Grateful Dead. Yeah, and I know this from Trish's CDs. They often kind of go all over the place, not in a bad way, but they actually flow really nicely. But you'll go from maybe one genre to another just because it feels right, you know, that it just flows like it should do. Or you'll go from one era of music to another era of music. And I quite like that about her mixes, because you get such a nice broad variety of songs and of styles. Oh, you know, this is up my alley. Great dance music. You know, I like my dance music. What have we got on here? Moby, Ricky Martin. See, I don't recognize quite a few of these. Okay, Gloria Estefan, okay. Now I'm curious. Michael Jackson, Bob Marley, The Cars, okay, cool. Yeah, and this is something else I'm noticing. I've only pulled 3 tapes out, but they're all like nice high quality cassettes as well, so I would imagine they're going to sound great. They're all like nice Type 2 chrome cassette tapes. I know, I'm going to have to skip through a few of these, because there must be about 25 cassettes in here, and this will end up being an hour long if I reel off all of them. But yeah, we got Spring '94 mix, Hot Hits 2001, Remember the Oldies, Get Down on It. Okay, I'm curious about that one. Get Down on It. Okay, Call on the Gang, Wham, Scandal, UB40, Tom Petty. I think that's the Human League, is it? Yeah, Human League. Jackson Brown, Rod Stewart, ELO, Ringo Starr, Frank Zappa. Cool. That's a nice sounding mix. I mean, there's just, look at them all. My goodness me. The Let's Groove mix. What's on this one? Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble, Earth, Wind and Fire, Nat King Cole. Interesting. Aerosmith, Eddie Cochran. See, that's what I mean. You go from like Nat King Cole to Aerosmith. And you know, you might think it wouldn't work, but I know from experience with Trish's mix CDs that it does usually work. They always flow very nicely indeed. Trish Picks 97. I think that's what she calls some of her CDs. I think Trish Picks. So this must have been back in the day when, you know, more than 20 years ago, when Trish was putting the mixes on cassette instead of CD. I mean, CDRs only, you know, they were kind of pricey back then. Whole bunch more. What's this one here? The instrumental mix. Ooh, cool. It's all like lot of TV themes, like Chariots of Fire, Crockett's theme from Miami Vice, Twin Peaks. I don't recognize most of side 2, but that's cool. Hey, Trish has even signed it. Right in there. You guys probably can't. There you go. Awesome. And hey, my goodness, it's a gift that keeps on giving. This is the red mix. What's that? What's on the red mix? The Weather Girls, It's Raining Men. Cool. Okay, we've got Elvis on here, Linda Ronstadt, Wild Cherry, play that funky music. That's such an underrated album. That whole album is terrific. Booker T and the MGs, nice. The In Crowd, is that it's Dobie Gray, right? Yeah, Dobie Gray. Patsy Cline, cool. Jimmy Cliff, yeah. And again, super nice, high quality cassette, really, yeah. And hang on, a couple more in here. What's this one? Pink. It just says Pink. The Pink mix. I like that Trish dates most of these as well. So this is from 1994. That's when she made the mix. This has got Ray Charles on it. The Platters. The Dells. Techno. Then it goes on to Technotronic. Then it goes on to UK house music. Obviously, that's great. And let's see, one more. Okay. Yeah, you guys know I love my 80s, and Trish obviously knows that. Rick Astley, Whenever You Need Somebody, the album. And not only do I like my 80s music, but I'm a big fan of Stockaking Waterman. I think they were, I think they got a rough ride by the UK press, and I think they were actually, they were terrific songwriters. But this, of course, has the legendary Never Gonna Give You Up on it. If you've ever been Rickrolled, then you've heard that song. But several of these songs were hits in the UK. Whenever You Need Somebody, that was a number 3 hit, I think. Together Forever was a number 2 or 3 as well. When I Fall in Love was a number 2 hit as well, around the Christmas 88 or 87. I guess it would have been 87. Yeah, that's really cool. I do have it on vinyl, but I don't have it on cassette. So, yeah, that's great. Thank you, Trish. Thank you so much. Really, this and you know what? This is just one of the stack of cassettes. So there's another stack next to me that the same size. It's the fact that I don't know, the fact that you would I don't know. I just feel honored. Sorry, I'm a little bit lost for words there. I'm very honored that you would send your mixtapes to me, because you know, they have meaning for you. It's a part of your history, and I know that with all of us, you know, all of us who are into music, nostalgia runs deep, and being sentimental about things runs very deep. So that I really appreciate that, Trish. That's very kind of you to think of me to send those, and yeah, I'm honored that you would do that, because I know that, you know, it takes a lot of time to make it. It does for me anyway, to make a mixtape or a mix CD or a mix mini disc. It's all really the same thing. It takes a lot of time and thought and effort, and it's yeah. So it's kind of humbling that you would think enough of me to want to send me those, because you know, that's something I like about mixtapes as well. And when I've bought like eBay lots of tapes, I love going through and listening to them, because you just never know what you're going to find, and you're looking at or you're listening to, you know, in many cases, pieces of somebody's past and their history, and that's sort of preserved, maybe not forever, but it's preserved for decades at least in magnetic tape. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of interesting. So, big thank you to Trish. Big thank you again to Conrad. Just really incredibly generous, both of you. Thank you so much. That's it. That's it for this video. If you'd like to hit the subscribe button, please do. And if you hit the bell icon, you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Always appreciate it. And until next time, bye-bye.